Okay, we're going to go into quiz number 65. 65. Right, a few scores from the top scores from last week. Jean and Davy got a 25. Josie and Bill got a 20. Jerry got a 20. John and Dawn got a 28. But Stevie and Rita got a 35. Okay, good score in there. Right. We're going to go on to the first round, if you can find it. Here we go, starting off with round one. Which surgeon introduced antiseptic medicine to the world? Okay, which surgeon introduced antiseptic medicine to the world? Number two, SWAT, the SWAT team. What does SWAT stand for? S-W-A-T. Here's a wee tough one around here. Number three, Rhode Island is the smallest state in the USA, but what's the next smallest one? Number four, Chinese checkers was invented in which country? Okay, Chinese checkers was invented in which country? Number five, which paper had the slogan, "All the news, let's fit the print"? Number six, in which decade was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs first released? Okay, what decade? Okay, number seven, who was the first president to make a public appearance in a car? Okay, so who was the first president to make a public appearance in a car? And the last one in this round, what was the name of a crime novel that Richard Osman published in 2020? Okay, what was the name of the crime novel that Richard Osman published in 2020? Right, we're going to go through these quick because I have to head out to work here shortly. So get them answers down. You've got to go back over some of them. I'm going to give you the answers now. Which surgeon introduced antiseptic medicine to the world? It was Joseph Lister. And what does SWAT stand for? SWAT, Special Weapons and Tactics. And Rhode Island is the smallest state in the USA, but what's the next smallest? It's Delaware. And Chinese checkers wasn't invented in China, it was invented in Germany. And which paper had the slogan, "All the news, let's fit the print"? It was the New York Times. And which decade was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs first published? It was in the 30s. And who was the first president to make a public appearance in a car? Theodore Roosevelt. And what was the name of the crime novel published by Richard Osman in 2020? It was The Thursday Murder Club. Okay, get their scores down. Right, we're going to go on to a wee music round, and we're just going to ask him this week. I'm going to ask him. Joan Osborne had her big hit in 1995. What was it called? Joan Osborne. Number two, what was the name of the showgirl in Barry Manilow's Copacabana? Number three, Planet Earth was which group's first single, reaching number 12 in 1981? Number four, who had a hit in 2008 with Mercy? Okay, number five, this is a lyrics one. What comes next in these song lyrics from a hit in 1998. What's the next word I'm looking for? Hot dog, jumping frog. What's the next word? Number 6, it's another lyrics one. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly is a lyric from which 80s song? Another lyric. I think I got stuck on the music room, got a few lyrics. Number 7, loving would be easy if your colours were like my dreams was an 80s lyric from which song? And the last one in round 2. What was the Dixie Cups' biggest selling hit? The Dixie Cups, what was their biggest selling hit? Right, we're going to go into round 3. Here's a tough one here. I was going to do something else about another one in London, but then I was reading through it and there was 7 different statues here. So there are 7 of these bronze statues cast from the original mould. There's one in New Jersey, there's one in Brussels, Camden, Perth, Ontario, St John's and Liverpool. Who are they of? Who's the statue of? There's another one in Kensington, famous too, but it's not the same statue of these other 7. Okay, number 2. Which of your senses would you find your olfactory symptom? Your olfactory system. What senses? Which Australians' last word were such is life? Which Australians' last words were such is life? Number 4. Whose gravestone reads, I told you I was ill? Number 5. How many pedals do most modern pianos have? How many pedals? And who was the last prisoner held in the Tower of London? Number 7. Doc Holliday was a doctor of what? Number 8. I'm used all over the world and have a cake on a table named after me. What am I? Okay, get them down because I'm going to give you the answers. Okay, there are 7 of these bronze statues cast from the original mould. New Jersey, Brussels, Camden, Perth, Ontario, St John's and Liverpool. Who are they of? Peter Pan. There's one in Kensington too, but it's a different one. And which of your senses would you find your olfactory system, your smell? And which Australians' last word were such is life? Ned Kelly. And whose gravestone reads, I told you I was ill? Spike Milligan. How many pedals do most modern pianos have? 3. And who was the last prisoner held in the Tower of London? Rudolf Hess. And Doc Holliday was a doctor of what? Dentistry. That reminds me of that wee Chinese joke. What was it? What time is it when a Chinese man goes to the dentist? 2:30. Right. Number 8. I'm used all over the world and have a cake on a table named after me. What am I? Coffee. Coffee cake and coffee table. We're going to round 4. We'll run through a wee bit quick today because I'll go to Tesco's here before the work. Who sold Louisiana to America? Okay, that was number 1, round 4. who sold Louisiana to America. Number 2, who played the title character in the BBC series Jonathan Creek. Number 3, what is 15% of 2000? Number 4, what does the surname Singh mean in English when translated into English? That's S-I-N-G-H, Singh. Number 5, which metal has a chemical symbol Pb? Number 6, how is the metal wolfram more commonly known? Wolfram. And number 7, what is the only letter in Scrabble to have a value of 5 points? Right, number 8, the last one in this round. Which British airport has the code, we've all got codes, BHD? Which British airport has the code BHD? Can you get them scores down? I'm going to give you the answers. Who sold Louisiana to America? Napoleon. And who played the title character in the BBC series Jonathan Creek? Alan Davies. And what is 15% of 2000? 300. And what does the surname Singh mean when translated into English? Lan. Which metal has a chemical symbol Pb? Lead. Number 6. How is the metal wolfram more commonly known? It's tungsten. And what's the only letter in Scrabble to have a value of 5? K. And which airport has the code BHD? It's George Best Airport, and the BHD stands for Belfast Harbour, County Down. So it's Belfast Harbour, County Down, BHD. Right, lost that one. Okay, we're going to the last round. Your score should be up this week. Hopefully it'll be most days will be in the mid to high 20s. Number 1, when Queen Elizabeth had her coronation, who was the president of the USA? She went back to the early 50s there. Who was a president? Number 2, what's the name of the machine commonly referred to as a lie detector? So what's the name of the machine? Number 3, which comes first, Muller's Day in the UK or Muller's Day in the USA? Okay. Number 4, which author created Paddington Bear? Number 5, which word can come after dream, steam, and life to make other words? Number 6, I think I'm going to be sad is the opening lyrics to which 1965 hit? I think I'm going to be sad. No, I think I'm gonna be sad is the opening lyrics to which 1965 hit. Number 7, what was the first product to be launched by Henry J. Heinz and L. Clarence Noble in 1869? So it was beginning of the Heinz brand. What was the first product that was done? And the last round number of the quiz. Vespine is used to describe which creature? Vespine, V-E-S-P-I-N-E. Right, get them down. Okay, here's the answers. And don't forget to let me know how you've done. I don't know how to. I'll read out the top scores for next week. Anything over 20, you'll get a mention. Number 1, when Queen Elizabeth had her coronation, who was the US president? It was Dwight D. Eisenhower. And what's the name of the machine commonly referred to as a lie detector? It's a polygraph. And which comes first, Mother's Day in the UK or Mother's Day in the USA? It's the UK. In the UK it's in March or April. In the USA it's in May. Which author created Paddington Bear? Michael Bond. And which word can come after dream, steam and life? It's boat. Steamboat, lifeboat, dreamboat. I think I'm going to Passad is the opening lines to which 1965 hit. It's the Beatles' Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride. And what was the first product to be launched by Henry J. Heinz and L. Clarence Noble? It was horseradish. It wasn't beans, it was horseradish. And the last one in the round, or in the whole quiz, it's Vespine is used to describe which creature? It's a wasp. Right, let me know how you guys got on. And I'm on my way to work here. Don't forget to text me or let me know how you're going on to give your scores out.